like stars that shine in darkness glows so bright. You once told me I'd have to dim my light, my mystic being held by gravity. I almost let you hold me back from everything. Oh, me and my shadow learn to let go. Oh, burning my fears now, stealing the power. I'll keep falling, falling. I won't keep falling, falling. Thought I was gone, hanging on the edge, but now I come back like a goddess, like a goddess. You shot my conscience, flew up to the sky. I used to give in, but now I'd ask you why. Say I'm different, let your words run out, but I'm not desperate for your approval now. Oh, me and my shadow learn to let go. Oh, burning my fears now, stealing the power. I'll keep falling, falling. I won't keep falling, falling. Thought I was gone, hanging on the edge, but now I come back like a goddess, like a
Try to hold the breath you've taken at last. It's getting cold, getting cold, getting cold, getting cold. A seething in my chest, you give me no rest. It's getting old, getting old, getting old, getting old. Used to fly higher and higher. These days I'm just going down, down. Whatever you do, every time I fall for you, if only I knew. Anyway, I fall for you, whatever.
Hello, and forgot to wear it most of the week, but I remembered it today. Happy Memorial Day, or I should say Memorial Week. Unfortunately, this is about the only time you'll be able to see me with the hat on, because it actually will not work if I have my hat on and I can't wear the headset. If I can't wear the headset, I can't communicate with anybody. So, but anyway, go ahead and welcome to another episode of America Truck series, with this one being on the multiplayer network of the Truckers MP. And today we are going to be joined, as you're seeing on your screen, we're going to be joined with Sergeant Allen, or Jay, here with the American Patriot Trucking Company. And today we are going to start out in Alamogordo. We're going to be confined to the 4 states because this is a normal game of America Trucker now. However, we're going to start our initial run. We're going to go just a short one, a small stone's throw from where we are in Alamogordo, New Mexico, where we finished last night. We're going to take that load, go up to Albuquerque, and go ahead and go from there. As always, if this is your first time here to the station finding us, welcome and thank you for finding us. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button on either of the services, YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. That is so you won't miss any future updates and immediate show of any show I bring. I live stream daily, Monday through Friday. Surprise live streams on Saturday and Sunday. I never know what I'm going to do from one moment to the next, and therefore, how can anyone else know what I'm going to do? But you can. You just have to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, don't forget, you can follow us at CHP Officer 20 on Facebook, and on Twitter, you can tweet to us at ACS77043. And webpage will be up soon. Right now, if you wanted to join the Trucker Company, your only requirements are going to be that you have the Truckers game. That's obvious. Next thing you're going to need is we recommend highly you have the New Mexico mod, so you can be in New Mexico with us in times like this. And then, of course, the only other requirement is you got to have a patriotic theme. As you see, what was on Jay's truck, and you see mine is a T680 with the American flag. Okay. Other than that, all you have to do is go to vtlog.net/company/2308. It's as easy as hitting that red button that on the bottom left corner that says apply. That's all. And today, since we will be confined to the normal states of truckers of American Trucker, you will be able to utilize the map in a separate tab. You'll be able to utilize map.vtlog.net/ATS, and you'll be able to track our entire performance here today on a satellite map of real time. All you have to do is find one of us, and you'll be able to click. You'll be able to see things like who we're shipping for, what we're shipping, where we're going to, etc., how fast we're going, things of that nature. Okay, so I don't need fuel. I only stopped in here to catch up to Jay and to show off my hat. Unfortunately, the hat does have to go bye-bye because I can't wear it while I have to have the headset on. However, I am finally happy. I bought a green chapeau that I was going to do on St. Paddy's Day. Unfortunately, this idiot forgot I work in front of a green screen all day, and you guys would not have seen the hat. Just an idiot wearing that looks like he has a halo on top of his head, and people who've been with me long enough know that would be a damn lie. Anyway, okay, so we can go ahead. We will go ahead and hang up the, or just put on the floor somewhere. That works too. Fuck it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead. Okay, I see Jay already has his load. We're gonna go navigate over to Jay real quick. Okay, Jay.
Yeah, come on.
Follow me, because my load is about 30 miles away.
Yeah, tempo.
Okay, so, now most people, wait a second, 30 miles away? Why is it giving me a green, stand by, Jay. Why is it giving me a green marker over this way? Yeah, find me, whatever. Okay. Okay, to see what I'm talking about, you guys will actually have to rewind the tape. But I know it said 30 miles away, and there's no way in hell Jay was 30 miles away from me. Not even ATS is 3 miles away from me, 30 miles away from me. However many miles, I don't know anymore. Fuck it. I'm backing up to either take my load or take someone else's load, and I could have said that world's better, but I didn't. Okay, so backed up to the son of a bitch. We got some furniture. Got a very small cab, small haul today. And we're only...
Well, if you remember, that it did that to me yesterday, John.
Oh, that it did, actually, yes.
Yeah, it said I was 11 miles out, then it said I was 80-something miles out, and then it said I was 3 miles out.
So, okay, so it might just be having some kind of Bermuda Triangle in this El Gordo. Wow. See, get a new one with your side so we can see the true devil horns. Absolutely, Andrew. Well, if you, anyone who's been with me any length of time, they know that's the one that should be there. Just the same woman I've ever dated. Anyway, but enough about me. Let's get back to more of me talking. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what? They really don't know how to direct me, so screw it. I'm going up and over the median. Okay, if anyone dares, let's try to get the hell out of El Gordo. That light was green. I swear to you, it was.
And he takes off.
No, I've only got it about 14 miles per hour.
Oh, got another red light violation for making a right-hand turn.
Don't you love those? Okay, so let's try to get the hell out of El Gordo, because I swear to God, this is actual. This El Gordo is like the Bermuda Triangle. It doesn't know how far you are away from something.
Well, that's right.
So, in theory, I'm 200 miles from Albuquerque. However, I'm having doubts about that because last night it said I was in Albuquerque and it said I'm 280 miles out from it, or 250. I think it was 257. And again, if you wanted to follow along in a separate tab in real time, that was map.vtlog.net/ATS. So I hope everyone's Thursday is doing them well. How are you doing today, Andrew? And hope everyone's Thursday's finding them well. Over 100 degrees here today. It's when don't mind me, it's 100 degrees. I got the air conditioning running in the studio, but I'm also sitting underneath 3 spotlights in front of 3 monitors. So you know what they say.
And the glare off the top of his head makes number 4.
That too. I'm the only person working in front of a camera who needs to start wearing makeup on the top of his head. Absolutely, Andrew. We look forward to it.
Draw a line down the middle of it, you can say you got a double S.
Very much so. Actually, it's even simpler than that. You know, I don't have to draw a line in it. Actually, I've got surgical scars on top of it.
You just desynced a little bit.
And why am I not surprised on that?
Wow, going to the oncoming lane to make a left-hand turn. What was that?
I own this road. My taxes pay for this road.
No turn signal. You use the my phrase now.
Wait, I used my turn signal.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You must be out of blinker fluid. Better hit the mechanic shop.
Yeah, absolutely. And my truck's a little loud. My muffler bearings must be going.
Well, we know some bearings are gone anyways.
Yeah, well, that too. You know, but some would call that being a parent. You have to be a few bearings short.
A few? Hell no, every one of them fell out. God, when can I do whatever I want? I'm like 14 now. I'm an adult.
No, you're not.
I'm glad she can't hear because I'm pretty sure she'll have a few choice words for me on Discord.
Yeah. I'm an adult. No, you're not. 100-degree plus. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I originally from Syracuse, so that's the snow. That it was actually given the title as snowiest place in the whole country. And you know, it's the snowiest place in the country when Oswego, which is probably 40 minutes north of there, actually towards the end of winter, loses places to put their snow. Just they don't have any more room for it. You know you're in a place that has too much snow then. And then you move down to somewhere like here, and it's like, oh, 102 degrees? Ah, shit. But not gonna complain. Could be worse. I could be living in Yuma. At least once a year, I can look at the Weather Channel or map in the weather pages. Map in the weather pages. I don't even know what the fuck that actually means. check the weather.
Only you can prevent brain fires.
Oh, absolutely. Check the weather section in the newspaper, for instance, or whatever, and I see at least once a year or more, out of all the places in the country that are red, orange, then you got your good temperates at green. Not Yuma. Yuma's the only place in the country that's actually listed in white, because the temperature's 120 plus. Oh, fuck me. There's a turn on the 25 there. I'm glad I'm carrying a short trailer today.
You got the short bus! You got the short bus!
And I'm glad, because I would have toppled if I was carrying your trailer. I took that.
And to anybody listening, no, I'm not making fun of anybody that rides on the short bus. I loved it. I didn't have that far to walk to get to the back of it.
Absolutely. See, they're trying to help people. They're a booster. But yeah, no, if I was carrying your load, I would have toppled. I took that fucking turn at 40.
I didn't even look at what speed I took it at. I just know it came out of nowhere as you were hollering.
Yep. I took that turn. I saw that turn. I looked at it because I got talking. As soon as I get talking, I don't look at the GPS. And then when I looked at the highway coming up, looked down at the GPS. GPS is telling me, turn. So,
Through the city.
Seriously, this 55's gotta die. Whoever thought 55 through a city would be a good thing needs to die. They don't do this.
Especially when it's posted 65.
Yeah, seriously. If they're going for role-play realism, which, given the fact that some guys get on here and tell you to turn off your beacons when you're hauling chemicals, it's obvious they don't know what roleplay is, but anyway, I digress. Nowhere in New Mexico, to my knowledge, has a separate city speed limit once on the highway. While I'll admit it's been a few years since I've been in New Mexico.
You have now left the city.
Yeah, right. Polish my nuts and serve me a milkshake.
Free at last, the city can kiss my beep.
Yeah. Now enter the city. Go to 55 miles per hour. So it's like the like when you're on your it's like when you're on a plane and they try to teach you how to use a safety belt. This is how you use the seat belt. You take the small metal flap and stick it into the big into the buckle. Really? And here I was just taking the two pieces and tying them together. But then again, it could still always be worse. I described what a bad day could really be. In case you didn't, and just so I could bring Jay up to date on that, a bad day would be, for instance, if you were the Invisible Man fucking Wonder Woman in her invisible jet.
Yeah, I seen you post that earlier.
She's moaning. Next thing you know, you got Superman. He flies in. Thunder thrusts her a few times. Gets off, flies away. Wonder Woman's left saying, "What the hell was that?" Invisible Man says, "I don't know, but my ass hurts." Okay, so we are about 29 miles from Albuquerque. We'll try not to take the wrong turn in Albuquerque, kind of like Bugs Bunny. take the wrong turn in Albuquerque and wind up in the Himalayas. I always wondered who his travel agent was. Okay. Once again, I am driving as normal the 680 Kenworth. Got about 26,000, looks like 812 on her. We're about 5 miles per gallon. And behind me we got a Peterbilt 389.
Yep.
One of these days I might switch over to the Peterbilt just to, because I really haven't spent much time driving any Peterbilts. Or I could drive a Goose Connect come down. Oh, yeah, that would be an interesting thing to have the answer to about how it didn't roll, but lucky that you didn't roll it. That would have been a very bad thing, Andrew. So I'm glad you're okay from it. Okay, should be over here just after our left. I know I say this a lot. In Arizona and New Mexico and whatnot, I really do think that the SCS company really does a good job at bringing you the real world and real life textures of each place. They do a very good job at that. Even on the license plates, they make, you know, you're not just seeing a generic plate. Okay, where am I going? Behind the place? You got it. Okay. Oh, absolutely. I've had a couple different accidents. One of them took what was my baby. That was actually a '94 Ford Tempo. Actually, the way I describe that car is that if you've seen obviously Gone in 60 Seconds. And you hear the talk about the unicorn, which was, of course, the Shelby. Memphis Reigns knew everything about that car and could handle that car, and it could handle him. And, well, that's how things were with me in that car. And I wound up losing it in an accident in winter because somebody who actually didn't have a license at the time. Guy's license, I don't know if it was suspended or revoked or whatever the hell the case was. No, I thought the trailer was a little angled. I should have switched camera views.
should have got out and smoked me a cigarette while waiting for you to back up.
It would actually be pretty sick if they added that kind of animation. There it is, back it all the way up though. Okay, disconnect. Decouple. Okay, 223 miles, 32 minutes, 34.3 gallons of fuel consumed on my 105th World of Truck Contest track. Yeah, it really did. You know, it's just, and of course, you know, it's the damn cars nowadays. They have the unibody, so they can't even take a goddamn impact. So anything cripples them, you know. Which then of course led me into the idea of, you know, why would cops be, you know, why would Ford switch over to unibody design, or GM too? Why would they switch over to unibody, especially in their police fleet, when police are going to have to do the pit maneuvers? So, you know, you do one pit maneuver, you know, depending on the impact and depending on what happens, the cop car is done too. And I gotta fix my, apparently my green screen settings. I didn't realize that they was doing that. There we go. Well, I guess just as long as I don't completely leave the scene, huh? Holy shit. Well, that's why actually what I should be doing when I set these is actually not be sitting directly in front of it. Well, that's good enough. I don't plan on getting up anytime soon, so we're good, aren't we?
Hey, John, I'll be right back. Somebody's here at my house. Hold on a minute.
That's a 10-4. Okay, there we go. Jump over and, okay, so we were able to get this load in. Good news is we finally determined why Jay's Trucks is able to, at free speeds, able to catch up to myself or like Zach, and just because his the base of his vehicle's a little bit better. Take some panoramic shots. In case anyone's wondering, who just joined in with us, our photos that we take, we post those right to our Discord. That's what I forgot to put in. There we go. We post those right now on Discord server, and what happens, so all you have to do in order to see those is join our Discord server. Links for that are in YouTube chat and the Twitch chat. Absolutely, absolutely, Prince. He let me know about that. So as soon as you're ready, just go ahead and follow up with Jay, and we will definitely see what we could do about you becoming EMS. And of course, that is open to anyone out there as well. All you got to do in order to, right now we still have our main website down, a little Reader's Digest version. We have a main application that's normally available. I had a web server go down on me about almost coming on 3 weeks now. I'm getting everything back up by memory. We're all working to get all of our resources back. It's just been a very slow process in recovery here. So we've streamlined this process just in the interim. If you want to join up with a fivem community server, you can join up with our CHP Officer 20. All you got to do is go to our Discord server, and which is in the chat for YouTube and Twitch. And for all of you viewing us on Mixer, it's right here above my picture. It is case sensitive, so when you type it in, make sure you type it in exactly as that. And then just go look for a member of Code 1, whether it's Code 1 or Senior Code 1, and we'll make sure to be able to get you a interview and see about getting in for some training. Other than that, we're hoping to get our websites back up here the next day or two, because we are at about that point. So just waiting for Jay to come back. While we're waiting, we'll see if there's anything. I'll take these. I'll take the double, and we'll go to Bakersfield. So yeah, and of course, anyone joining in with us here first time, thank you for finding the stream, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or Mixer. That way you won't miss a minute of action. And you'll always be able to catch us and tune in. I go live 5 days a week with several surprise streams on the weekend. I never know when I'm going to stream on the weekend, so it's not something I can really tell you. Okay, connect. Okay, we've been given the green light. Absolutely, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all, Prince. You know, I don't think I've ever pulled out of Bay 2, because I usually don't have any problem clearing that. I have a feeling that if I kept going, if I kept turning the way it wanted me to, I was going to have a problem. I just need to start trusting my instinct on that. Turn off my blinkers, conserve some blinker fluid. Of course, there is my trucking headquarters, my regional branch out of Albuquerque. We're just going to circle until Jay gets back, or Jay is kicked and has to reload. Come up this little access road here. Absolutely. That it really has to do with the fact that because YouTube actually allows people greater bandwidth. YouTube actually allows up to about 5 meg per second, which is almost it's actually like 5 or 5.5, where Mixer is only like 2, maybe 2.3, 2.5. So that bandwidth does make a whole lot of difference. So also YouTube, you can actually stream in 4K. You could stream in 1080. The only thing that's a bad thing is if you are a streamer and you're streaming out to people. The thing is, some people would say, well, then stream in the highest quality, so it's the best presentation. Well, it will be the best presentation. But everything is still dependent upon the computer of the recipient. If they don't have a high-speed internet connection, or if they have, God forbid, they have DSL, even if it's, yep, Jay just got kicked. Even if it's the top speed DSL is like 5 meg, 7 meg. And Most Fountain 904, welcome into the stream from Mixer. But yeah, your high-speed DSL is like 7 meg. Most people aren't going to get that unless you live with exceptionally clean phone lines and you are right on top of the distribution center, which most people aren't. Most people are going to be around that 1 to 3 meg range, and viewing something in 4K meg. I'm going to give up talking. Holy shit. 4K resolution, you're not going to do it. Oh, absolutely. With same thing with like 1080p. It all depends upon the bandwidth coming into the home. If you're on that normal DSL of 1 to 3, probably not so much. But if you are on, as long as you got a reasonable good cable service, and I would say reasonably good would be one that allows you at least 10 to 25 meg down, you should have no problem receiving 1080, possibly even 4K. I'd have to see the stats on 4K again. I just don't remember what they are. But yeah, you should have no problem receiving at least a 1080 resolution. I personally, I've actually flip-flopped back and forth. I've filmed in 1080 to see if it gives me any noticeable difference in quality. I would have to say marginal. So I've actually gone back. But what 1080 did do for me was it gave me the ability to see more people telling me that they were having trouble on Mixer. On Mixer, people, when I was filming in 1080, people were always telling me there were problems. Then when I calmed down to 720, those problems seemed to disappear. So hopefully Jay comes back relatively soon, because I'd hate to have to run out of gas because I'm just circling the neighborhood here like some shark. Okay, you know what? He's gonna be... Unless he just jumped back in. We'll circle the block one more time because we'll be able to see him if he's here. If he's not, we'll just start rolling down to Bakersfield. When he jumps back in, I will let him know where we are. No fine for a turn on red? Hot shit. Okay, so we're going to start on our way down here to New Mexico. There it is. We're going to start on our way here to Bakersfield, New Mexico. Jesus Christ. It's not even where we're going. Oh, bullshit. That was a right on red. Oh, absolutely. Well, 4K is definitely going to be the wave of the future. A little glimpse of tomorrow. I've actually started looking into 4K television myself, actually. And eventually I will, probably in the next year or two, I'll probably pull the trigger on it. Wait for some really good sale, you know? So we are hauling doubles for, if I was in single player right now, for Walmart. Good news is I did not get this out of the external, so I got this out of the freight market. So we will not be slow to held up at 65 miles per hour. Don't need that on. Oh, absolutely. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm only doing 80. You know, this is why they tell you don't text and drive. Okay, there we go. I should be, that looks like I'm about 76, 77, so we're good with this. Like I said, once Jay gets back in, we will go ahead and, let him know. if we're close enough to Bakersfield, we will go ahead and he'll just go ahead and warp to Bakersfield. But and as you see, let's see, 121. Yep, that's about 75 miles per hour. So we do have to cross into Arizona and then California. Bakersfield not going to be too far off after we cross the Cali border. Anyone's first time here with us today, welcome and thank you for joining in with the American Trucker Series. We are on the multiplayer network, and anyone who wants to join us, come on in. American Trucker, American Trucker MP. If you want to join up with our virtual trucking company, link for that is at the bottom. Just have to copy that into a separate tab, and you'll be there. Yeah, I've done those late flights. I've done the red eye, and yeah. But that's Maine is one of those states I've actually never been to, actually. One of the few, and it said it's supposed to be great. I've just never been there. Been to quite a few of the other ones, though. Okay, so right now, if you're going to try to find us on the satellite map, you will just you would want to go to find Albuquerque, and then travel along the I-40. And eventually you'll see a blue dot that is going to be coming up on a gas station after a giant curve. Also want to thank all of Twitch. Oh, absolutely. Gotta keep that line of communication. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Okay, passing Gallup now. Well, I don't know if passing's the word really. We just entered an area where we could go to Gallup. We got a little bit more to go before I'm going to say we're out of Gallup. Once we're out of Gallup, we will pass a way station that's going to be on the opposite side, and then we'll enter Arizona. Today, American Trucker Series, let's go a-truckin'. And don't know who Lady Bulletstorm is, but apparently she's going to have her last delivery of the night. What the fuck? Yep. Got to give at least an hour for most airports to be able to process you. And then depending on how busy the airport is, you could wind up having to get there 2 hours early. Okay, there's the way station. And we are going to be passing into Arizona. Gallup, basically a border town with, very close to being a border town with Arizona. And there is the border. Now the question remains, where are we being called into the way station? My guess goes to yes. What new update? Did they come out with 0.4 now? I know they've been talking about it. There it is. £76,309. Okay, so now we're back up and running. Okay, government construction on my right. Okay, so we are back up and running. Yeah, because I know the LSPDFR is expecting a major overhaul from version 0.31 that's been out to a version 0.4, which is supposed to have a lot of the things that have plugins now are supposed to be in LSPDFR 0.4 by design. So we have a stationary truck, possibly. Nope. Nope, just one that's popcorn popping like a son of a bitch. Okay, so we just passed over 27,000 miles into Kenworth, which is really a switch because it's like 10 or 13,000 more miles I have on the one I use in single player. Fuel's looking good still.
Alright, I do apologize about that.
No worries. Do you have a garage, or was there a garage available in Holbrook?
I don't think there is, but I can check in just a second. I gotta get locked back in.
10-4. I ask because I am on the I-40 right now, and I passed Holbrook.
Where are you going to?
Bakersfield.
I think there's one in Bakersfield.
Well, yeah. I was just asking about the other ones as I'm passing them here, because then we can meet up that way. right now I'm like, I'm watching myself go past on the satellite map right now, and I got a sea of black with just an I-40 lit up.
Yeah, I don't think there's one in Hallbrook. I could meet you at the one in, I believe there's one in Kingsman. If not, then the next one would have to be Barstow.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and
actually,
yeah.
no, I take that back. I can teleport to Vegas and then come down to Kingsman or Flagstaff. I thought Flagstaff had one.
Yeah, Flagstaff does have one, and I'm pretty sure you have one in Flagstaff. So that's where I'm coming up to right now.
All right, let me see if I can teleport to Flagstaff.
10-4. I'm still a little bit out of Flagstaff, so I'll get off of Flagstaff. Okay, so yeah, and Elbow 1125, just phenomenal stuff he makes for LSPDFR. Especially the stuff they took over for, even the stuff he's taken over from people, he just does a great job overhauling. Even though the radar gun is a really good programmed mod, however, as I told him, just make sure you tell people that not to accidentally shoot out their headlights. This is something I have on film. Okay, so we're going to get off here at Flagstaff and meet up with Jay, who will get a load to Bakersfield. Yeah, I was using, he said about his radar gun that, and I went ahead, I was able to find the skin for it, so it looks like a radar gun and not the musket or the single marksman pistol. And he said it will not allow that gun to fire. Well, as I told him, it apparently does allow you to fire. However, you can't fire while you're aiming. But if your guy is holding the gun and you just press the trigger so he acts like he's firing from around the corner, he will fire. And he will shoot. And he will shoot out my front headlights.
I am not finding anything to Bakersfield. Here, I'll grab something going to Kingman, and then I'll try Kingman to see if there's anything there.
10-4. I'm literally just outside the garage. Absolutely, Dave. You know where to find us. As soon as you come, if you were to go drive right through the garage, you would see me when you come out the other side.
Yeah, I literally just have to go across the street to get it.
Okay. If anyone needs to know what the hell I was just doing, I was just putting an aspirin on the gum. Whenever you get any pain, an aspirin on the gum will keep the dentist away. I don't know if that's true, but fuck it. It sounds good, doesn't it? And ITBNR Frags, welcome into the stream from Mixer. And Pro Outlaw 98, welcome into the stream from Mixer. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the CHP Officer 20 family. Okay, we're just waiting for Jay to grab his load.
I got it. I'm ready to roll, John.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. For some reason, it's saying I'm offline. Hold on.
10-4.
Guess I'm going through this again.
Okay, so we're just holding up here, allowing Trey some time. He's got his load, but he's having a technical issue with Truckers MP. Okay, just spawning back in now. So once again, I want to thank everyone for joining in thus far for today's American Trucker Series. Don't forget, we still have Friday stream for Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix, the signature brand of the CHP Officer 20 brand name and community.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Nope, spawned in behind me and going the other direction.
I was going the way it was telling me to go.
10-4. I'll come around to meet you.
10-4.
Actually, we're both going to be getting on the 40, so actually, if you want to head towards the 40, that works too.
Alright.
So we're going to head towards the 40. Hopefully, this is not going to be the case of like the old algebra question. Trucker A is heading from New York to Chicago at 80 miles per hour, and Trucker B heading from San Francisco at 80 miles per hour. What happens? I always said they'd meet in the head-on collision, but you know, that's probably why I didn't do so well in that class. Anyway. Yep, that is the... It looks like they're gonna send him to the clusterfuck of on-ramps. You know, you should have probably rerouted, not do what they say, because you would have had an easier on-ramp, Jay.
Yeah.
You got that spider web bullshit.
It looks like it's going to be a pretty simple jump on.
That's what she said.
Every time. When it's big, it's easy to jump on.
Thought you said yours was wide.
Oh, mine's big and wide.
Ah, okay.
Oh shit, I just woke up. What was that?
I don't know, I was asleep too.
I done told you my happiest day is when I went and used the bathroom and thought I was growing pubic hair, and then I pissed out of it.
You know, seriously.
Then it became my saddest day. Alright, are you in... Damn, I'm not gonna say it. Where are you at?
I am on your 6.
Okay. Yeah, because there's really only one way to ask that question, and I wasn't asking the question that way.
Yeah, no, probably not a good idea. You know, because our streams usually start at XXX, and it's only one place to go from there.
Ooh, he was running his beacons. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna have a conniption shit.
So did you get yours off of Freight Market or off of external?
Freight Market.
Alright, mine came off of external.
10-4. I'll fall back, because since you're going to Kingston, you can, I'll follow you.
42. That could be a bad thing, but okay. Should be about time for Derek to jump in.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Unless he changed his mind. We too crazy for him or something. Or did we ever move down to ATS, or did we stay in the studio?
I think we're still in the studio, actually. Okay, so when we hit Kingston, I'll switch us down.
I just thought about that.
Yeah. Because, yeah, Sound Studio and the one directly under it there, the only ones who can get into all the rooms like this are admins, and that's about it. So, basically, Code 1 and higher can get in these rooms. The key to get into an ATS room is you have to have the ATS tag. I try to make things simple when I can.
Why is it saying only one person watching? I thought we had more.
Well, you got to remember, if you're on YouTube or if you're on Twitch or so on, you're only going to be seeing that. Whereas, for instance, and this isn't an exact science either way, because, like right now, it looks like 4 people are watching. But you see, the thing is, unless they become active in the chat, I won't, excuse me, unless they start being active in the chat, I won't see them, it won't tally them on my meter.
Okay.
And then sometimes if they stay in long enough, even though they're still watching, it kind of it refreshes and it kind of kicks them off my number tally, but they're still watching and still talking. So I'm not sure if it has something to do with like ad blocking technology or anything like that, maybe interfering or whatever, or if the whole system's just fucked up. I don't know.
Probably a mixture.
Mixture of both. Average person on a daily time and daily point of time is usually running on a lean mixture. So let's see. Are we?
I'm 39 miles out.
Yeah, it sounds about right because I'm seeing Kingman come up on the map, and yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go to Kingman. Then we're gonna see if Jay can get a load over to Bakersfield. And then, if not, we might be stopping in Barstow on the next one, assuming he'll... if he can only get one from Kingman to Barstow.
If I can't get one going over there, then I'll just bobtail and follow you.
10-4. So, let's see. Anyone who wants to join in on our multiplayer we've got going on, all you got to do is have the Truckers MP software downloaded, installed into your American Trucker Simulator software. Start the MP software, and then just find us somewhere in Kingman, or in this case over in Bakersfield eventually. And of course, if you wanted to join...
Jumping off right here.
10-4. And then if you wanted to join in with our virtual trucking company, all you got to do is go to vtlog.net/company and /2308. Hit that.
If you want to go straight across right there, John, I'll meet you back up here. That way you ain't got to navigate through all this.
10-4. Hit that red apply button, and then either myself, Jay, or Zach will take it from there with you. We're going to go ahead and pull over to the side as easy as we can. Throw on our flashers. Once again, all screenshots, or most of them I should say, that we take while in game always wind up on our Discord server under the American Trucker heading. Only way to get those is to join our Discord server. For YouTube and Twitch viewers, you'll be able to bring up our link and be able to click on that to join by typing in !Discord. For anyone viewing us on Mixer, link for that is at the top of the screen. Sorry, should say on top, just above my picture, or a video of me, whatever. It's right at the top there, just above the storage boxes. When typing that into a web browser, please remember that is case sensitive. You do have to type it in as you see it there. typing in lowercase or all caps certain letters will give you an error. All the horn honking that you normally will hear, just how we say hello. So right now Jay should be parking his vehicle. And Straw Warrior 614, welcome into the stream from Mixer. Thank you for the follow, man, and welcome to the CHP Officer 20 family. So, right now we're just waiting for Jay to finish up parking his vehicle, and he will look for a load to Bakersfield. If not, then he will just simply bobtail with me right to Bakersfield. And the fact that both of us are actually not limited to speed when he's in bobtail mode and I'm in freight market mode means we'll actually get there in some kind of time. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why the server closed me out like that. That's really fucked up. So, bear with me, and I'm going to go ahead and have to reload in because Truckers MP decided to be fucking tools.
All right. We are going to we are going to Barstow, right?
Bakersfield.
Shit. I got the load going to the wrong place. All right, hold on.
And that's only
in the middle of doing this, I got a phone call to come in from work, and I was like, okay, I'm not pausing this. I'm still going to get my load and talk at the same time, and I got it to the wrong place.
Yeah, no. I got that. If you don't move your truck in 60 seconds, then you'll be kicked. Well, so I moved. I did the move up, move back thing, and the fucking thing still kicked me. You know, it's like, really?
I am not getting anything to Bakersfield. It's giving me Barstow.
Okay, we are back up. Okay, well, go to Barstow.
Oh, wait. I got one.
Oh, cool. So,
not
yeah.
what I want to run, but it's a
Something.
load there. Well, you know me. I try to stick with the oversized load, but hell, it's all right. Let me grab this real quick.
10-4.
And it's right here in the same parking lot where I dropped the other one.
It's fantastic when that happens. Excuse me.
Let me grab a little stubby here.
That's what she said.
Hell no, she couldn't even find it. She said you ain't even got a stub to grab.
My God, it's like a snail wearing a sweater. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what the fuck's going on with American Trucker MP lately. They've always had a very aggressive kick system. But you know, they can't kick me for lights because I run with my lights on 24/7. Somehow I like that view. Anyway, they can't kick me for lights because I got my lights on 24/7. I basically follow the rule of Walmart trucks. And they told me to move or I'm gonna get kicked. So I move. And then I still got fucking kicked. You know, they're gonna have that kind of an aggressive kick system. They can kiss my ass. So they better start puckering up.
Have you gotten back in yet?
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't see you on the ramp.
I'm just past the ramp. I'm actually on the highway.
Oh, never mind. They brought me on in a different spot.
10-4.
Yeah, go ahead and crank it up. I'm ahead of you on the 40.
Got it.
But you're on Brady Market, so you catching me shouldn't be no problem. Mine's still off external.
10-4 to that. Turn off my blinker so I can conserve for some fluid. They've risen the price of that. Okay, just saw you pop up on the satellite map. Okay, here we go. So we're just gonna cruise and catch up to Jay. He's just a little bit ahead of us. He is about ready to cross the California line here momentarily. And once again, we are going to Bakersfield, passing that logistics area. So once again, anyone viewing us for the first time, welcome and thank you for coming in and spending your Thursday with us. Hope your week's been going well, making those plans for the weekend. And okay, so Jay's coming up to the way station. So now the guess is who's called in, me or him, or both. And California's about to welcome me. Or did I already pass the sign? I think I already passed the sign, actually. Oh well. I feel welcomed enough.
It didn't tell me anything. Oh hell, that's because I'm offline again. What the hell?
Yeah, they've got a rather aggressive system now, and I honestly, I don't think it's I don't know, I just don't think it's a good system. I think, honestly, someone misprogrammed something, and just things are going, and it's just kicking the people way too easy, and it's almost like probably they're trying out some brand new setting on the kick system, and it is not fucking working. Like right here, I got a guy coming at me with no lights on. You know? So now apparently the game's going to allow truckers to roll blacked out, but it's going to kick you even though it says as long as you move in 60 seconds it won't. I'm going to go ahead and back off the speed here because to allow Jay, when he comes back in, to catch up to me. We'll slow it up to 50. That way, even though we're gaining ground on him, he'll be able to overtake that.
Alright, I'm back in again. See how long this freaking lasts. I have no idea why I got kicked, because I was rolling, my lights are on.
Yep.
I have no idea why I got kicked.
And that's nothing. I just had a guy pass me a moment ago that I just said. He didn't have his lights on, and he's okay, and he's still playing.
Well, you're way ahead of me.
Yeah, I kicked her back to 50, to 50 or 55. You'll be able to catch me. Just hammer it down.
I've got the pedal to the metal, the foot on the floor. I'm freaking Flintstoning it.
And I'm probably going to get called into this way station now, so you'll catch up to me. Last way station I got called into was New Mexico, so Arizona didn't call me in. No, I got called in just over the border in Arizona, so I'm about due.
I got my cruise set at 65.
10-4. There it is. Okay, so we're going to be pulling into the way station. Can I call it or can I call it? So for anyone just joining in, Jay just got back in. We are on our way to Bakersfield. Nope, got to go to that second one. There we go. £75,867. We do have about 17 hours to deliver this load, so I am not exactly scared about time here.
I'm a little worried. I got 268 miles to go with 5 hours and 38 minutes to do it.
Well, I don't know about you, but 5 hours has always been enough time for me to do it.
Never enough for me to do it. Of course, you know, I spend over half the time, you know, in foreplay.
I hear you.
I got the bypass.
Well, I sure as hell hope so. I mean, you only just got on the road.
Right. For the 10th time.
You know? Law-abiding MP role players doing everything right. We're having trouble staying online because we keep getting kicked. Meanwhile, you got Schmucko back there who's driving with no headlights on. Should have been kicked after a 15-second warning. Nope. He's just there to keep on trucking. Yeah. Sounds to me like they put a new kick system in place, and that's why and that's why we're having these issues, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Because it seems familiar when I've put like certain plugins into the fivem server, for instance, and I forgot to change the setting, and it's acting all kinds of fucked up. Okay, so I still got her set at 55. That way I am allowing Jay a chance to get me back in sights here. Even though
I'm hammered down.
Even though technically we're both going to the same place. So. Hey Dave, welcome back. If I remember more of the Welcome Back Cotter theme song, I'd start singing it, but I don't.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun games.
As I'm just watching over, anyone else who wants to do it too, I could have worded that better. But anyway, anyone who wants to watch us in real time, I still could word that better. Anyone who wants to be able to see this game on a satellite map of real-time action, you can open up a new tab and go to VTlog, map.vtlog.net/ATS. Look for two blue blips on the Interstate 40. We will be in California and about to come into Barstow. Okay, Jay is catching up. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little throttle here.
Yeah, I see your tail lights up there.
Okay, and we got a tight turn coming up here, Rubber Duck.
10-4. Let's make a ribbon.
Okay. Now we are on, I don't even fucking know what road anymore. We're somewhere.
We're on the highway to hell.
Oh, that explains why I see pitchforks. Okay, the 15, there it is. Okay, so now we are on the 15, and we are passing through Barstow. If you're trying to find us on the map, don't want to go too fast here. It is definitely a convoy, Dave. Definitely a convoy. We're right in the middle of Barstow. I'm hauling. Oh, Jesus Christ! This city speed limit really has to die. Okay, getting off up here.
I will in a second. Hold on.
No, you hurry up.
I'm trying.
All done.
Oh wait, no. We gotta do a Peter Griffin. Uh-oh.
Well, I just got a speeding ticket by a camera.
Damn. You said it too late. I called it.
Okay, so now they got us on the 58. I can't remember if they have us follow the 58 all the way up to Bakersfield or not. I'm not even sure. What are you hauling, single or double?
I got a container, single container.
Okay, so if you're just joining in, like I said, we're on Route 58 in just past Barstow. And we are heading to Bakersfield. There we go. Got something in my eye.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now it's that dry eye thing that usually hits me after a little bit of streaming because of the heat I'm under.
Well, if we need to call it after this, we can.
Oh no, it's not that. It just hits me once and I'm good. Okay, I gotta pull over.
Okay.
Okay, give me a moment here.
Yeah.
Okay, tell you what. As I'm trying to get my vision back. There. We'll see how long the hat lasts. I don't think it's going to last long, though. Okay. Okay, yeah, ever so often that dry eye hits, and once it hits, I have to wind up pausing it because my eyes are dry, and then it tries to produce the tears to fill it back up again, but it's like adding salt to a wound. There we go. Get back up to speed here. Give Mr. Cruise Control set. As I wear my hat until it falls off again for Memorial Day, or I should say Memorial Week. So I'll wear it through today, and then I'll probably wear it again come July 4th. But who the hell knows? Maybe I'll get something else better. At least it'll work out better than the green chapeau I bought. When I, of course, forgot that I work in front of a green screen. So, you know. it didn't work out too well. I look like I'm wearing a halo. And we know that can't be. Now, let me tell you, the only halo I ever owned was when I mugged an angel.
Yeah, that was a bit of a turn.
Just a little bit. Kind of reminds me of Interstate 80 when it goes through the Oranges in New Jersey. Red light. Yeah, the 80 through the Oranges in northern Jersey. It's like a roller coaster. It comes down on one side of the S and then goes up the other side of the S. They're not interested in killing you one way. They're trying to get you coming and going.
Uh-huh.
You know? Quite literally, I watched a Chevy Capri next to me. In winter, I watched a Chevy Capri next to me try to gain traction because we were behind the plows. And, yeah, we were behind snow plows. So we had to go slow anyway, and we were stopping and going and stopping and going and so on. And, yeah, we were stopping and going anyway. So we got to a point where we're at the in-between of the two, at the in-between. If you were to make an S, we're like in the middle. See, told you the hat wouldn't last long. But anyway, we were in the middle, and literally the rear wheels of the Capri could not gain any traction. And I'm just watching this thing spin, and I'm starting to see the back end of it fishtail, and I'm just like, you do what you want there, pal. I'll just be in this lane, and I'll just keep using my front wheel drive at this time. Cool. Am I able to go around? I was still following Jay. There's no one behind me, so I'll just try to back it up a little bit here so I can get it in and make the turn. Okay, crank the wheel. Yep, unfortunately I was following in Jay, and he's going to the other end of Bakersfield apparently. Oh, Jesus Christ, I couldn't have planned that better. I was able to back it up nice and easy. I was able to back it up nice and easy, and now I have to worry about anyone behind me. And then as soon as I pull it in, somebody's coming in using the road. Okay, Mr. America has to go. With all the glitter on that thing, I haven't had that much glitter since I was a stripper named Glitter. Try going to bed tonight with that image. There it is.
Oh, this is going to be a mother. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, well, if it's going to be that good, stand by. Give me a chance to get over there. So we have 807 miles, 7 hours, 22 minutes. Game time, fuel consumed, 126.7 gallons. We are still level 30, however. And
Yeah,
now,
this is going to be, yeah. Oh, my God.
no, you can just call me John. Where do they have you dropping off?
I'm over here at the rail yard. Can you ping me?
Take a look here. Where the fuck's the rail yard?
Rail export.
Oh, I got you. You're further up on 99. Got it.
Yeah, I'll wait if you want me to.
Yep, give me a second. I'll be up there in 2 shakes.
Tempo.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up Code Amber because we gotta see exactly what's going on with Jay's load. Whenever he says that something's really gonna be fucked up, we know it's gonna be that interesting. So we're gonna do whoops. There we go. Almost only went off the road twice. Okay, so we have a pilot car just out here driving around. That's fantastic. I want to welcome in anyone and everyone who's joining in, especially joining in for the first time. Welcome to the show. This is the American Trucker Series, this one being done on the MP server. And today we have myself and Jay, and we should have Derek in a little bit later on after he gets off of work. And right now me and Jay are in Bakersfield. And I'm just attempting to catch up here. See what exit they have me getting off at. Not this one. Okay, cool. So we're going to catch up to Jay, and we're going to see what kind of load, what kind of parking endeavor has him saying, what the fuck? As you know, What the Fuck is brought to you by CHP Officer 20 exclusively for that what the fuck moment. You know, kind of like when I click on Rail Expo and it sends me somewhere entirely fucking different.
Yeah, I see you going down the interstate.
You know? So like I said, this is exclusively for us. Okay, so I'm going to now click on Rail Export. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to hurt us. But like I said, those what the fuck moments. Now I'm not sure if they're going to have me go all the way up down and around, or if they have an exit, I can get off back and just come back the other way. Currently doing probably in the 90 range. Yeah. If anyone could do math, what's 142 kilometers per hour? All I know about that is 62 is 100 kilometers per hour.
Well, Derek's saying they have an internet outage where he's at, so he's not going to be able to get on.
10-4. Never mind me, I'm just driving on the opposite side of the road at probably close to 100 miles per hour, but you know, fuck it. My road. My tax dollars, my road, fuck off.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
I'll pass.
I'm whipping this truck though. Holy shit.
I'll pass. Derek, you're up.
Of course, this is probably why you wouldn't want to do 100 miles per hour at night. And while we're doing this, special note to anyone who also streams their stuff too. One reason you, like for instance, if you're playing any games that are that you're streaming and they're on Steam, there is a reason, because I've heard some guys who like to use monitor capture, or you know, for their streaming.
All right, John.
Yep, I'm coming in now.
Yeah, I see you. All right, come on in and go to your right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now go to your left. No, your other left.
No, I didn't know you were gonna say go to my left. Ooh, shit! I'm still whipping this truck.
Go to your left. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, you see that right there where you're at?
Yep.
They want me to back this in over there.
Nice. Okay, so we're gonna get a nice little view. I don't know how good it's gonna be, considering it is dark as shit right now. I'm thinking we're gonna have some fun if we start maybe diagonally looking up here. Okay, your funeral.
10-4.
Okay, so yeah, so some streamers, what they will do is they will do device or monitor capture, and other streamers like myself, we do game capture. Some of the streamers who live and die by the monitor capture or device capture, the problem with capturing a specific monitor is the fact that you're not actually capturing the game, you're just capturing whatever happens to be on your monitor. So when I was first learning how to write a resume, and yes, this does tie in, my teacher said, always be careful of resume boogers. And what this is things that get onto your resume that aren't supposed to be there. They're just literally just bullshit. Just they're just bullshit. There's nothing that should be there. It could be ink droplets. It could be ink droplets. It could be debris. It could be dirt. It could be smudges. It could be, you know, some of your Aunt Sally's gravy. Anything that shouldn't be there. Well, same deal here. Basically, if you've watched some of my streams, you never see, for instance, if one of my friends from Steam signs on, like even when Jay had to sign in and out. Well, the server signed him out and he had to sign back in. I get pop-ups from Steam that show him doing that. Well, you're not going to get that on my streams, and the reason is because I use game capture. By using game capture, we're just going to go ahead and pull in a little bit closer. Okay, yeah, so in game capture, you're not going to get those boogers that show my friends signing on or signing off. You're not going to, anything that would come up on the desktop, me getting a new email, whatever. You're not going to get that on the desktop for the fact that I use the game capture. So if you're thinking about which one you should use, I live and die by the game capture for the very reason that that the viewer isn't going to get inundated with just a lot of extra bullshit stuff. So
All right, I nailed it.
absolutely, right in front of all the onlookers too. Okay, so gonna go ahead and back her up here from so Jay can get the hell out. Nope, I must be hitting the wall. Okay, so that will go ahead and end another one here for us. I want to thank everyone for joining into the stream, and as I am getting my backdrop eaten on me. Anyway, must be all the night that's picking up from the, there we go. So I want to thank everyone for joining in here today. As far as everything with the stream and joining in, had a lot of fun making this, as I always do. A lot of fun bringing it to you and presenting it to you. I want to thank everyone from YouTube to Twitch. YouTube, where I'm finally over that 100 viewer mark. Thank you so much, and I'm still growing. Now, let's get to that next step. Let's go up. My next step I want to see up here is I want to see 200, and I am already 10 viewers into that, so thank you for that. Twitch, you've given me almost, we're coming up fast on 2,300 views. Let's see if we can't push that up to 3,000. I know we can do it. Almost up to 100 followers on that. Let's keep that growing. Thank you for the explosive growth on that. Mixer, I don't know what to say. You've been there for me for the last 18 months. We've had explosive growth. You've left, right, and center. Just been all right there for me. Thank you for making this be a very enjoyable part of my day. And thank you for all your support. Once again, thank you for joining in. All the links are at the bottom of the screen as far as if you want to join our trucking company. It's vtlog.net/company/2308. And other than that, if you want to join our Discord server, the links are there in the chat for both YouTube and Twitch. Otherwise, if you do need it again, just hit exclamation Discord. Other than that, for Mixer, to join our Discord server, it's right here above my head. And other than that, again, thank you for joining in, and I will see you all on the next stream, scheduled for tomorrow. Going to be Cops in the LSPDFR Matrix LivePD coming at you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time. Until then, as always, thank you for allowing me to keep on trucking. Until then, this is 1AM20 Dispatch showing me code 4, 10-7, and of course, 1042. Night, everybody.
Like stars that shine in darkness goes so bright. You once told me I'd have to dim my light. My mistake.